Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel. It's Veroosh, and I'm glad to be here with you guys to do this reading for you. I'm doing this backwards, so this is members only content that will be available for everybody in just a couple weeks, and in the meantime I'm gonna do it for you guys. So this is your love overview for the next 2 months until the end of the year. And so you probably already saw this if you're a member, and if you're new, hi, this is a love message. Okay, so 3 of Pentacles. So work is very important in your relationships at this time. I feel like people are coming together towards a common goal, towards a common direction. Then we have the Magician. Okay, so I feel as though somebody has an opportunity to do something in their life that is impactful or really exercise their skill or their abilities at this time. It could be you or your partner or the person you're interested in. This can also mean that the direction that you're going is towards someone that is going to express a lot of love to you, somebody who loves you a lot and has a lot of that good energy. Below the surface is the Ace of Cups. So I feel like this represents the fact that there are new opportunities coming in for you. I think this is the time for love. If you're single, then I feel as though this is the opportune time for love and for love to begin for you. So everything is falling in line towards that perfect alignment. The next energy is the incoming energy, which is the Page of Pentacles. That's Sun, Moon, and Rising, and the secondary transits are in Earth. So Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, sorry. So I feel as though you're getting the attention of young energy, something that has a lot of vibrancy to it, something that has a lot of buoyancy, a lot of charm. And so I feel like there is energy around you now that is in some way beneficial to you. A new force of financial strength is coming into your relationship, and the person that you're around, I feel, is very like energetic and very like hands-on, very kind of a fun energy. Someone that's quite simple also, so somebody that doesn't have like complicated thoughts, or maybe they do, but they really live their life in a very simple manner. So they want, the energy that's coming in for you is practical and yet very gentle and simple. The incoming, the rising up energy is the 4 of Pentacles. So I feel as though this upcoming energy for you and your partner will be a lot about isolating yourselves to some extent, being alone, coming together in order to form harmony, in order to build something together. I feel as though this is a timing issue, so it's a very karmic energy here below, which means that that energy is meant to happen at this time, and it has a lot of qualities around it. There's a lot of energy around it that's meant to be. Okay, okay. So let's modify a little bit. We have the High Priestess. Okay, so this is a lunar energy, and then we have the 10 of Swords. So I feel as though you're putting behind you some kind of prophecy, or some kind of someone said some kind of a fortune that wasn't right for you. And the 6 of Cups. Okay, so you're gonna trust this relationship more now. I feel as though you heard some kind of a fortune, or some kind of someone said something to you, and now that's coming to an end. It was sort of making you wonder whether or not this relationship was something to be trustworthy of, or whether it was the relationship you wanted, or it was the relationship you needed. Below we have the Page of Pentacles, a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, secondary transits in Earth, the same energy. So maybe children are important for some of you guys at this time. The energy of children being a part of the equation, or also just a very youthful energy that has to do with Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We have Hermits, which is Virgo, so a strong Virgo energy around you at this time. And then we have the Hanged Man. I feel as though you may have decided that you want to go a certain way, but I think that there's going to be delays with that. So if we're talking about, you know, you being single, you may have figured out who you want to be with at this time, but I feel as though there's delays with that. I feel as though there's, you know, there's delays around that, and I feel like they're outside of your control. So at least you have decided, and now you're waiting for the right time for that all to begin. If you're waiting on a Virgo, there may be delays around them being around or available. Here is the Temperance card. You're very much within your energy, Taurus, at this time. We have the Judgment card, which is Pluto. Okay. You've made some personal decisions and you have grounded yourself. You feel exactly what you want out of this situation, whether it's a love situation or whether it has to do with someone else. I feel like you're very committed to where you are going and you want this direction wholeheartedly. You're not going to be persuaded or discouraged from these energies at this time. I feel like you have a very strong connection with someone here. I feel like you have a very good understanding. So even if you're not together, I feel like you're working together towards a common goal. And if you're single, very likely your lives are aligning, and so when you meet, you will take that path together. Then we have the Nine of Cups. You feel celebration and so much gratitude for your life. Things have turned around for the better. I feel like the path forward is kind of alone. That doesn't mean that you won't be with someone. If you're in a relationship, you're going alone together. But if you're by yourself, it's like a commitment to what you're doing so that you can find the right person or wait for the right person to be available. The next energy, we have the Nine of Wands, which is the energy around you. And so that is the energy of holding back in some way, or kind of staying away from friends, staying away from social activity, doing things alone a little bit more. And then we have the Six of Swords, which is the energy of moving on, leaving behind familiar places. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. So there was some kind of exchange of money between you and someone else, and now they're going to pay you back, or there's going to be some kind of a reconciliation around money. There's going to be some kind of you know, they're going to get your money back. Maybe you're waiting on a friend to pay you back and they finally do, which is great. I do feel like you're kind of going at it alone. You're going in a separate direction. You're not so much thinking about friends. You're thinking about the person you love, or you're thinking about yourself and waiting for the person that you love. It's a very work-filled energy, okay? Okay, so let's look a little bit more, clarify. Let's see, clarification. At the core, we have the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. You spent a lot of time quarreling, hey? You were in a constant bickering with someone for a while. There was a lot of fighting and there was a lot of argumentation, I feel. And I think that you're stepping away from that. You don't want to be around a person like that anymore. And I think that it's your personal strength and determination. Like, you know you need to go in a certain direction. You know what the next step is for yourself, for your life. You know exactly. I think that, like, this was like somebody was heckling you, you know, like whether it was a psychic or whether it was something else. Something got in your head and was discouraging you from doing that which you want. So you started turning back on what you wanted and you believed someone. You know, psychic prophecies can be very toxic, right? If they're not performed well, if they're not done well. So I feel like you're gaining momentum back because you had trusted maybe somebody who was untrustworthy. Below the surface is the Death card, change. So something had come to an end, which allows a new beginning on the emotional level. A relationship came to an end, or, you know, for some of you, this is a beginning with a Scorpio. I heard somewhere someone say on TikTok, I'm on TikTok now and it's going really great, so come join me. I'm doing all sorts of videos because they have music there, which I love. But anyway, they said a Taurus and a Scorpio is a bad match. You know, it's one of the best matches actually, because it's opposite. So you guys understand each other. Yes, it's not perfect across the board, but I feel like, you know, you really get each other. So it's a really nice energy. So for some of you guys, somebody with Scorpio transits will be, you know, like on the roll call. But if it's not a Scorpio, something had come to an end and it's time for a new emotional beginning and you're ready to sort of take that next step. We have the Tower. So somebody's freed up from a situation and they're coming back with full energy. So, you know, it was a situation in the past that in some way held them back from being present with you, or, you know, in some way they weren't available so much anymore. But now they're coming back, or they're coming in, they're freed up. And maybe it's this Virgo or this person you're waiting on here, you know, like or maybe you're kind of, for some of you guys, you're with your kids a lot over the next little while. And that's important. Well, let's take both since they came. So we have Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. And then we have the Four of Swords. So a little bit of rest coming up for you guys, I think. A little bit of calmness to everything that's going on. The sun is opposite to your natal sun right now. So that means that it's the time of the year when everything's at its peak and then it starts to kind of wind down for your birthday. I do have some love cards, so just to see if I can get more. We have let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. That includes waiting. It looks like a pattern here, like waiting for a friend to return the money, waiting for someone you love, waiting for the prophecy to kind of, you can't control when somebody got into your head. You've waited and you've made a decision about yourself, and now you're grounded in that energy and it's time to celebrate about who you are. Waiting for the onslaught of criticism to end. And then we have the trust. This situation is calling on you to have faith. Again, trust the universe. Everything is working out in its perfect alignment. And especially here, it's really in alignment. You are going somewhere great, and there is this beginning of emotional relationships. And then we have the stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So I think what this is saying is that you should very much like, you know, trust that the process is happening for you in a good way. All of this energy is favorable to you at this time. I don't think you need to worry. If you've been waiting a while, then, you know, you don't have to worry or hurry or wander or any of that. Everything's going to work out okay. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I had to modify the spread. I was using somebody else's spread by mistake. I told her about it. She didn't even say anything, but so that was the spread this is the spread that I was using before. I was trying to do the spread that I was using before, and then I watched her stuff because I like her channel a lot. And then I got them mixed up because they're sort of similar, but they're different. And so I was like, oh shoot, I did somebody else's spread. I'm kind of a stickler for that kind of stuff, as you guys may know. Anyway, I wish you guys all the best. Have a wonderful end of the year. I'll be out with more videos soon. Talk to you soon, Taurus. Thank you. Bye.